Oh, come on.
Fred is looking for a second date update with Lisa. Hi, Fred.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Doing great.
All right. Well, before we get started, I just want to make something clear. I'm a catch. Like, I have no problem meeting women. This isn't typically something I would do. Like, I don't just call in and ask for advice. But this one was kind of weird, and I wanted another person's opinion. So,
Well, do you want us to start before we find out your details, or do you want us to wait and hear what happened?
well, I just wanted to, preface that I'm not one of those guys who doesn't know how to talk to women, can't figure out why they're not interested in him. I mean, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, how did you meet Lisa? Let's start with that.
We met on a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we had a lot of chemistry. Took her out. And, I'm not someone who usually needs to take a girl out for multiple dates to get a read. Usually there's a lot of dates coming and sex. And, I mean, there was no sex on the first date here, but I did kiss her goodnight. But even that was just, it wasn't over the top, I wanted to try to slow things down based on what I was reading. And I was like, we don't need to rush. But, I took her out. We went to Nada for dinner, and I gave her a goodnight kiss. I was like, we don't need to rush things. So I gave her a goodnight kiss at the end of the night. And, it seemed like we were having a great time, honestly.
Did you pop uppers before you called us, Fred?
So you seem a little excited to you.
I can tell that this is exactly who he is all the time.
Yeah, it is who I am. That's true.
Well, and you're a catch.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, so you go to Nada, and you thought you had a lot of chemistry.
Yeah, she said multiple times she was having a great time. She said it was one of the best dates she'd been on in a long time. And so, I thought I was all in. And I drove home. I drove her home. I gave her that goodnight kiss, and then said it'd be really nice to see you again. And I texted her the next morning.
Who said that? She said that to you?
Yeah, she said, I said it'd be really nice to see you again. She said, yeah, that would be really nice. And so I actually texted her the next morning, and then there was no response. And so I called her in the afternoon, and I got a voicemail and no call back. So I'm not really sure what happened here.
Okay. So are you looking for a relationship, Fred, or are you just looking to date? You looking for a hookup?
Oh, I'm not looking for, I wouldn't say like a hookup. I would like to find someone, have multiple dates. And if it works out, then yeah, it'd be great to have a relationship. But it's just, I am picky. I'd like to find the right person. But I thought this started out great. It could have had a lot of potential.
Okay.
I mean, have you never had this happen to you before?
Being a catch and all that.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you're this great catch. So is it always you that's breaking things off or not calling a woman back? Have you ever gotten any feedback from anybody that has anything other to say than you're a catch?
I mean, not really. I feel like
it's honest.
I'm not like nothing but I am advertising, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and this confidence is very sexy for some people.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay. Well, why don't we take a break then? We'll call Lisa, and we'll hear it straight from her. Her thoughts on Fred, what she thought of him, and her date with him. And if there's any chance of these two getting together again. The second date update continues next. Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Fred is a catch.
Confident,
any girl
sexy,
would be
likes
lucky
to go out to eat.
Get a hold of this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Energetic, too. Don't forget that.
Handsome. What were all of his qualities that made him a catch?
Rattle them off again, Fred.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, obviously handsome. I have a nice paying job, a great car that I take very good care of.
Mm-hmm.
A very nice apartment.
Are you kind? Are you generous?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm very generous. I'd say most people find me very charming and kind.
Okay.
Which is why he's having a hard time understanding why Lisa won't call him back. He texted her, struggling. He texted her the next day after the date, no response. He said the date was great, had a lot of chemistry, had dinner. She said she was open to seeing him again. So I can understand the confusion, I suppose, but you can't think of anything, Fred, that might have been a turnoff to her?
Not at all.
At all?
Honestly.
No.
It confounds me.
It is confounding.
I'm confounded.
All right. You ready to call Lisa?
Of course.
Hello?
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah.
It's Jeff and Jen along with Fritch and Tim at Q102. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
We're doing well. Thanks for asking. We could use your help with something. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah. Are you calling me for like the second date update thing? Is that what this is? What is this for?
What is this for, or who is this for?
Both, I guess.
Yes, it is a second date update call, and we received an inquiry from Fred, who is quite dumbfounded that you haven't called him back or responded to his text because he was under the distinct impression that you were hoping to get together with him again.
Because why would you not? He's a hell of a catch.
Quite the catch.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I honestly, I did kind of like him. He's a very good looking guy, takes very good care of himself, and he knows it. He's very confident.
Yeah, we kind of picked up on that.
Oh, he did. Yeah, well, I mean, confidence is sexy to me. Like, I like that. And he's hot and he has money. And listen, like, he can afford a bit of attitude, I guess. Like, I'll give him that. And it wasn't, like, obnoxious. So, like, that wasn't it at all. No. I mean, like I said, I like confidence. I think it's definitely a turn on. It just got weird at the end. And so, yeah.
Well, how'd it get weird?
Yeah, so like, it was so weird. Okay, so when he dropped me off at home, he presented me with this teddy bear from Build-A-Bear, which, you know, I don't know if you've been there before, but I've been there with my nieces, and like that place is insane. It's crazy. Like, you're basically customizing each bear. Like, you pick the fur, you fill it up, you put all the details on it. Like, it's crazy. And so it's like super easy to spend like $100 on like one stinking bear.
Right.
And there's lots of options. There's a million different bears you can make.
Like
and
half the battle is picking out which bear you want to pick, because they got everything from Baby Yoda to tie-dye to, oh my God, My
Options are
Little
endless.
Pony.
So is this some place you two went to together?
No, and I mean, it would seem like that's the kind of place you would go to with somebody, because it's not like he just like picked up a teddy bear and like got it for me. Like, this thing was customized, and he spent like at least $100 on it. And I'm not joking you when I say I swear the bear looks like him.
Oh, it did?
So wait, he went to Build-A-Bear by himself and had a customized teddy bear made in his image?
He would make it, though. That's the thing. They don't make it for you. You make it, Jeff.
You make it.
You pick out, like, if you want it to have a smell. Like, our daughter's smells like cotton candy. And you can add, like, a little thing that they put in there that's, like, a voice record or stuff like that.
How far did he take it?
Oh, the farthest. I mean, so the hair color, the clothes, all like the clothes actually matched the outfit he was wearing that night. It had like a leather jacket on. He had a leather jacket on, and like jeans, and like it was like a little stuffed version of him, and it was holding a heart, and it talked in his voice. So he recorded it. Okay.
I didn't know you could do that. That's a new. You can record your voice, so it's
and you could put hair on it, like she's saying. They have like little wigs.
So what did the recording say? Do you remember?
Basically, it said something like, "What a wonderful evening this has been until like the next hot date with your sexy guy. Please take me to your bed and like hold me tight. Sweet dreams," or something like that. And it did smell. Like you were saying that you could do smells. Like it definitely smelled. So I think like he doused it in his cologne or something. I mean, it was really weird and creepy. I've never had anyone do that at the end of a date, a first date. Like I didn't even know his like middle name. You know what I mean? Like this guy's giving me a bear with his voice and that looks like him and it smells like him. And
he wants you to sleep with it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and it made me wonder, like, if he has a bunch of them just, like, ready to go in his trunk and he, like, hands them out to all of his dates.
I guarantee you he absolutely does.
You think he does?
It's definitely a move, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That being said, though, like, really, is this the worst thing out of the whole? I mean, we've done thousands of these second date updates. A guy gave you a teddy bear. I mean, that's really what we're talking about here. Is that really not worth going out again, or was
Yeah,
there?
but it's a creepy bear. It isn't like he
I
popped
don't
by
know. It's-
Kroger and got me a beautiful, cute little teddy bear with some flowers.
Well-
This is like a customized
Expensive.
He put some thought and
thing
money
about
into
him.
But there's no way.
Smelling
He had
like
the
you,
sucker
talking
on
like you.
standby. He didn't know if he was going to give that to her or not.
All right, you all are getting Jeff teddy bears for Christmas this year.
Oh, that will be awesome.
It smells like Dunkin'.
Yeah, he'll have his little glasses on, and he'll be holding like a little Dunkin' cup.
Well, this is what I want to.
They probably have that. You laugh. My daughter's got a cell phone, a fake cell phone that clips onto the hand.
So, do you have a bunch of these in your car just on standby in case you have a good date? You've got one ready to go.
No, I don't. I don't have a bunch of these in my car. I only give them to girls or women that I particularly like and that I think I see a future with.
So, you've done this before. This is not the first.
It isn't the first, but it is only to people who I think are special.
So, do you
I
go?
think
So, do
most
you go
women
like
have
once a
love
month to build a bear and stock up, do 4 or 5 of these, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, do you customize them? He has to customize them, or do you wear the same thing on every date?
No, they do know me there, so it's easier to get it done now. I've got a system, so I'll just leave it at that.
I have some good news. You have qualified for a special bear made in my image.
Many women have enjoyed the bears.
How did you even come up with this idea, though? Because this is just a bit odd, I think.
Well, I wanted to leave them something that they can think of me and be reminded of me.
Oh my God, you are so sweet.
Like I
also,
said,
it tells you to take it to bed and hold it tight. I mean, that is weird, dude.
Yeah.
Well, where else do you take the teddy bear? You don't take it to a shower.
Like, has it worked for you before? Has it really worked? Like, has someone
Yeah.
called you after it?
You don't take it to Taco Bell. You take it to your bed. That's what you do with a teddy bear.
I'm going to take mine bar hopping.
lots of women love cuddling, so this is if I'm
has
out
it
there to
worked for you
cuddle you,
before?
then you'll have the bear.
Has it
don't
worked
know.
for
I
you
just think
before?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't keep doing it if it didn't
If
work.
it didn't, yeah.
As a token of my appreciation for lovely evening, may I present you with a bear of me?
This is so
For
weird.
you to squeeze.
Yeah, I felt very presumptuous. We didn't. There wasn't a discussion about I don't know. I just felt like give it some time. You know what I mean? Like let me miss you or want to call you or something. I don't know. It was just you assumed that I liked you that much that I wanted a bear of you with your voice that told me to go to bed with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was just creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy to me.
Yeah. I think this is like when you're a relationship, like a sweetest day present or something along those lines, maybe Valentine's Day.
Right.
I get the second date weird vibe.
Yeah,
Well, we know what Tim wants for Christmas.
right. This is making our gift giving
I'm
so
just
much
saying.
easier.
He's on Team Fred.
We've just done a lot of these where they are really effed up, and this is just a teddy bear.
You know what it is? I think we just got off on the wrong foot from the very beginning of the call.
Yeah.
Maybe
think
that's
so?
why.
Yeah,
I think so.
maybe.
Yeah, it
That's
could be.
possible.
He could have a wax figurine of his ex-dead wife in the basement with a wick on it, and he wants to burn it for his kids so they can say goodbye to their mom. I mean, we've talked to some crazy people.
That guy was
it's
totally
a teddy
normal.
bear. It's a teddy bear.
He was sensitive.
Well, Fred, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, if she doesn't like the bear, she doesn't like the bear. But
It's her loss, right?
A lot of women out
Yeah.
there, I'm sure, would have gone for it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, thank you for taking our call and for having the conversation.
Yes.
Nice to talk to you. I hear you on the radio all the time, so it's cool to actually be talking to you.
Nice to talk to you too. You have a good one and good luck out there.
You too. Oh, thank you. I need it.
All right.
So if we can ever do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. Coming up, the FBI has a warning against using those public phone charging stations. We'll have that story coming up. Also, you'd be surprised how many Gen Zers aren't really into the idea of a 4-day work week after all. News that didn't make the news is coming up straight ahead.
They haven't worked long enough yet.
You what now?
They haven't worked long enough
They
yet.
haven't worked long enough, right? All right, let's check the roads again. We'll